Sorry, I just had to go get a package from the door, which is what, that's what houses are for, aren't they? Package fucking accumulating centres. I don't fucking think so. I've retitled this one. I'll call this chapter 2 of fucking drugs are bad. This is called mass eviction. Basically, if I'm a fucking landlord and I find out you've been having fucking drug-fueled fucking whatever fucking things in my house, I'm going to come and fucking kick you out. Do you know what I mean? If I'm a landlord and you're selling drugs out of my house, I'm going to drive my fucking car through the front window of my house, because I might renovate it because I fix windows, and that's just the most fucking economic way to do that. I'm going to grab everyone in the house by the scruff of their neck and boot them fucking out. And then I'm going to have a bonfire of all their shit in the fucking driveway. And I think this is the message that we need to send to the last fucking 60 years worth of fucking immigrants. Hey, if you're fucking floating around using fucking time that you could be paying off your fucking mortgage or building a fucking rental in selling, consuming, or fucking creating fucking safe spaces for people to fucking mung out in and do drugs in, we're evicting you en masse from this country. Have I made myself fucking clear? We don't fucking call in the Americans. We're doing this as Australia. If you're Anthony Albanese, you want to turn to fucking anti-Semitism to cover your fucking socialist ass. We're booting you the fuck out of our country, not because we're Jews, because we're Australians. And I've already fucking done hour-long videos about how Australians and Jews are basically the exact same fucking thing. Everything you want to claim about, all these things about Australians, we're the fucking same. Doesn't matter who we pray to, who we believe. Doesn't matter. This Zionist fucking Israel thing, Israel and Australia, it's basically the same fucking structure. The difference is what the Australian version doesn't just cover fucking Jews. Really, neither does the Israeli. There's lots of people that live in Israel that aren't Jews. But structurally, it's about the same. You can imagine the scene. It's like fucking Snatch or fucking Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. There's a bunch of fucking crackhead, methed up fucking junkies sitting in a lounge room, right? Coming down from 4 nights of a fucking bender. They're arguing about why the country's going to shit. Then they start blaming the fucking Jews. And if it was a movie, a fucking truckload of fucking fully Hebrew fucking Jews would drive through their front window, grab them out, and have a bonfire in their fucking front driveway with all their fucking bullshit that they've fucking bought on fucking tick. See, the minute a bunch of fucking knobheads are getting in the way of the country actually being built, because that is so recent in our fucking memory, there's a massive problem. Right? The solution to the problem, as I've declared a few days ago, is called federalization. That means we're going to use the technology of now, this high watermark of technology that's allowing you to fucking see me if you fucking decided to have a look at this, and we're going to federalize based on this. And we're going to set fucking strict fucking guidelines so that this metric, YouTube, Facebook, all of this internet garbage, isn't then used against us. Because we're here on our own fucking terms. This shit has been sent in and we're supposed to be fucking allies. So basically what Australia is doing right now, or Australians are doing, they're doing what Donald Trump did in Venezuela, except we're doing it to our fucking entire fucking country. It's called refederalization. This country wasn't fucking built with this fucking Temu, fucking Uber Eats, fucking parcel post, fucking delivery, fucking Amazon, fucking nonsense, pill popping, fucking junkie, fucking bullshit. This isn't socially acceptable here. It never fucking has been. Yeah, the moment I get sent to fucking jail for fucking sharing 2 photographs of my family for 15 years based on what you're all doing was a big fucking mistake for everyone who's fucking distributing directly or indirectly drugs in this fucking country. Because that's basically it. That's the fucking war cry of the Australian fucking people, circa fucking 1700 to fucking 1850. 1950. That's the Australia that you came in and fucking expected to fucking rent a fucking room off and then sell fucking drugs and steal fucking money from those fucking people. Because your fucking retarded fucking prime minister for the last however many years said that you should because you're entitled to Australia whilst claiming that's, I don't know. Think about the fucking bullshit that you've got to walk through, the high wire fucking tightrope you've got to walk on to think that you're entitled enough to come and fucking mooch off our country, fucking degrade it down to shit, sell fucking drugs on the shit that you didn't fucking do, and then expect that you're not getting a fucking truck driven through your fucking front window and your shit bomb fired on the fucking front lawn. I can't fucking imagine it. You know, whatever level, if the fucking little methed out fucking like scum at the fucking bottom is too drug fucked to realize what they're fucking doing, then it goes to the fucking parents. Every single fucking cent in this country will be fucking repaid. This fucking socialist communist fucking absolute monstrosity that for fucking 5 decades has attempted to fucking completely strip the fucking British people of their fucking inheritance to fucking finance their fucking drug fucking parties and their fucking bullshit. Every single fucking family out there that has a little grub at the end, whether it's a grandchild, a great-grandchild, or a fucking child, you're going to cover the cost of your little scumbag. Your place will fucking actively be fucking commandeered by our fucking things, and it will be sold to fucking cover the damage that little fucking Johnny and little Tommy and little fucking Susie and little fucking Katie Lou have all fucking caused to our country. You've sat on 20 years of feeling, oh, those cigarette smokers. Oh my God, those cigarette smokers. It's all their fault. Fuck off. Fuck off. Do you understand how much of fucking England was financed by tobacco? See, the thing is, it's like, I don't think a lot of people understand. Like, we have free speech, we have democracy, we have all these things. You can criticize everything. It's good. We need to criticize. We need to know where we've gone wrong and where we're doing fucking whatever. But it's like, and particularly this fucking white, anti-Western bullshit that's fucking been brewing in our universities. No fucking place on earth has to sit there and fucking deal with that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's not how it's like, it's turned into, I think, and it's like literally a status. There have been certain individuals from our culture that have actively spoken up, raised concerns about our things that we've done wrong, and then actively contributed to fixing them. And then usually down the track, they might get celebrated by our culture. But this is the credit easy finance generation. They're patting themselves on the back before they've even done anything, and they're fucking literally now the largest fucking problem. No one has to fucking deal. It's like, we can't, the critique is, we can't fix anything until you fuckwits stop breaking it. It's like there's fucking millions just like, no, it wasn't like that. It's like that when I got here, man. I fucking didn't know. I fucking done no fucking nothing. Man, I've done that shit fucking, that's just how it was. Fuck off, man. I didn't do shit. There needs to be an immediate fucking re-education of the entire fucking Commonwealth right now. as to why it was you felt like you could run around my fucking homeland graffitiing and fucking stealing shit and fucking deteriorating the society down to the lowest fucking thing, inviting our fucking enemy, all this fucking shit because we weren't there, because we were down fucking here, which was supposed to be something for everyone. And it wasn't just us, it was your fucking ancestors that got caught nicking a fucking loaf of bread so that your whole family could eat. They're the ones that came down here. They're the ones that cleared the land. They're the ones who built the fucking roads. They're the ones who built the fucking every single fucking thing. And it's this scrappy fucking onslaught of fucking absolute knob jockeys that have come down here and fucking ruined it. And now you're stuck in the fucking middle. All it took was one fucking scapegoat. You want to know which substance was the fucking Jew of the last 50 years? It was nicotine. Nicotine, and more specifically, smoking. Right? The amount of smoke you produce when you smoke cannabis or marijuana or whatever is a lot more than what you do to smoke when you smoke meth. This is the entire fucking thing. And I've got a dragon next to me and an 8-ball. When I have an 8-ball, it has nothing to do with drugs. The 8-ball on my back has nothing to do with drugs. In fact, when I found out that a fucking whatever big ball of fucking coke was called an 8-ball, I got so pissed off because I had an 8-ball on my back. I had an 8-ball on my back because I liked pool, because my dad played billiards. He sat there and smoked a fucking tobacco pipe and drank fucking beer and played billiards and fucking snooker all around the fucking world. That's what my father told me. He didn't tell me he didn't even smoke fucking weed. He certainly didn't fucking snort fucking lines of cocaine and do MDMA. This isn't a fucking it's not a party down here. It never fucking has been. If you're first or second generation in this fucking land and you're trying to put up a protest because a fucking international drug dealer caused so much fucking bullshit that his extraction had to be military fucking led to extract him so he could face charges in fucking New York City. Who the fuck do you fucking think you are? During my fucking early teens, things, you know, I watched Blow and I thought it would be cool to be a fucking drug dealer as well. So just quietly to the United States, you're not fucking immune from this shit. You've promoted this stuff like it's fucking, like it's Coca-Cola. In the sneakiest, most bullshit ways. The fucking anti-smoking thing started there. The fucking anti-weed thing started there. Down here, for our own people in our own country, we carry a big fucking stick and we say it fucking plainly. I guess when we deal with the US, we can just kind of passive-aggressively fucking send the fucking thing back. You know what I mean? Hey, United States Army, maybe you should fucking let the fucking prisoners out that are fucking jailed, especially the African-American prisoners that are jailed for fucking a little bag of weed. Before the Nigerian fucking special ops comes in and fucking extracts Donald Trump. But a clear message from the fucking British Empire is like, hey, none of this is tolerable. There needs to be fucking regions. These scapegoats, the trans fucking, all this shit, the fucking vaccines and viruses and bull fucking medicine, plastic surgery, all this fucking shit, that is all stacked up on top of these people that think that it is like It's the thing to be concentrated on is partying of any fucking description. Most of the most like celebrated and like ambitious and productive fucking people, conceptually and physically in the fucking world, they don't spend any of their time thinking about partying at fucking all, especially not during a fucking multi-decade long fucking psychological war that revolves around this fucking thing. If I'm freed up from this fucking duty here to fucking carry out this fucking constant fucking warning, and I'm free to go and fucking, build a fucking wall around my property that I fucking own, at the end of the day, I don't want to be around any of you fuckwits, especially not someone who's mooched off our fucking system, done some fucking bullshit fucking thing for some ridiculous amount of money, and then squanders all that money in some type of perpetual fucking hourglass. And anyone like continuing on this illusion that this is humanity. Humanity is you get paid, which is like an hourglass. You turn it round, and that by the end of the week, all of that sand had better be run the fuck out of that fucking hourglass. And that's what you're all doing. The majority of that fucking thing is going to fucking alcohol, it's going to fucking drugs, and it's going to partying. And what it isn't going to is paying off your fucking mortgage. It's not going to paying off your car. It's not going off to building a fucking, sustainable fucking business that we need fucking millions of, doing millions of different things. If you have the right eyes to see this country 50 years ago was stopped on a dime. It's almost like a Marvel movie. Think about, some fucking Marvel characters coming in, like fucking Yoda's there, and Yoda's like, oh, yes, the country was stalled out 50 years ago. Look, you can see. It's like I could go through and I'm like, listen, this is what people do when they develop land. It's like, look where it all stopped. It all stopped 50 years ago on a fucking dime, and no one's done anything really since except build these fucking places where people can party, including the fucking Netflix and TV party and the cinema party and the fucking everything else party. But the majority of the country that I'm trying to defend had nothing to do with that. You might fucking go once every 6 months, you might go to some fucking hoity-toity fucking council thing, like whatever, where you go around and it's all stuck up because everyone's like really concerned to not lose the country and to not be seen as a fucking irresponsible fucking influence onto it. That's just like the other day, historically speaking. There's got to be fucking laws. Like it's the influx of people protecting their children and their grandchildren from absolutely horrific behavior that would have got it wouldn't have just got them fucking sent to Australia. It would have got their fucking necks broken in a fucking noose. And you're here, way down the track. You haven't even fucking contributed shit. And your laws to protect your little fuckwits sent a fucking Australian father of fucking 3 who cared for his father on his deathbed, cared for his fucking illegitimately diagnosed fucking mother who'd been basically a pharmaceutical fucking guinea pig for his entire life and had to risk his fucking life just to bring awareness to this. It's been called the drug wars by the United States, the war on drugs. It's not the war on drugs. It's the war on illicit drugs. And the only reason these fuckwits are fucking pissed off at the fucking cocaine fucking distributors is because it might be fucking clicking down their fucking legitimate fucking stimulant fucking businesses. I'm here to say that drugs have absolutely nothing to do with my fucking country that I live in. Whether they're legitimate or whether they're fucking illegal. I don't give a fuck. Unless it's finding somewhere, something to eat, something to fucking drink, like water, or something to fucking provide you shelter. I don't want to fucking hear about it, and I certainly don't want to fucking pay tax for it. To fight some fucking six-dimensional drug fucking war. It is a drug war. At least like now, maybe it's like, okay, it's a drug war. We're at war with the illegal drugs and the illicit drugs because they interrupt our fucking cash flow on our fucking legitimate pharmaceutical, medical fucking cult fucking drugs. Well, in my book, when two fucking drug fucking empires have a fucking war, they kill each other. You know what I mean? They fucking kill each other. So get to fucking work. Fucking cocaine fucking cowboys. It's like they're fucking taking your man, blow up some fucking pharmaceutical fucking companies. Why the fuck would I care? I've got a war against drugs going down here as well. All fucking drugs. There needs to be a level. The culture I'm representing is the Greek, Roman fucking cultures. If you wanted to go drugs, there was a fucking big place and this big journey you'd have to fucking go to. It was completely surrounded by cultural fucking things. And you go through this fucking hierarchy of people responsible purely for ushering you in and out of a drug experience, then to come back and be a fucking productive member of society. Because we weren't floating on all this fucking inflation, all this technological fucking oversupply in everything, including drugs. Oversupply of grain, oversupply of fucking water, oversupply of electricity, oversupply of every single fucking thing so that you can all fucking do a burnout with my fucking country. Fuck off. When I'm talking about re-federalization, I mean it. I mean re-fucking federalization. There's two ways I thought about it. It was like, well, we need another level. We need either something in the local that has more power. But no, the truth is that Anthony Albanese is the current prime minister of some type of digital debt fucking video game, and he's calling it the Australian federal government. But anybody who sits in a field of wheat 100 years ago and tries to play a fucking game of checkers is going to get put in a fucking asylum. So that's where all of you fucking are going. That's where the entire Australian Labor Party is going. This country is being re-federalised under its own fucking weight, which is highly British. Our example of re-federalisation here will be sent like the largest fucking Hindenburg fucking blimp sailing into London, and it will sit above your fucking little shithole town with a giant fucking Union Jack and the Southern Cross and that fucking 7-pointed star. And it will sit there for fucking 3 fucking years. So every time an Englishman wakes up in the morning, he will look up and he will know that there is a fuckload of Australians that are ready to fucking come there and kill every single last one of them. Indiscriminately. Your aristocracy can hide in their fucking castles and they'll let us in the back door and we will run you into the fucking ocean, you fucking maggots. We're not losing thousands and thousands and thousands of years of civilization to the lowest peasant fucking groveling fucking maggot class that's ever fucking existed just because you think that it's your fucking day of the week. You can fuck off. The larger you all contribute to the fucking project independently, which means looking after your own business. I don't want to fucking sit there and fucking hear anyone asking for fucking handouts. If I had it, you get a fucking bag of fucking grain, which you can fucking mill yourself. You get a bag of salt and you get a bag of sugar. Do what you fucking want with it. You think you're getting money. You better go knock on Anthony Albanese's door and you better make sure that he's not fucking on our radar for breaking the laws of physical reality, for creating some type of fantasy fucking delusion fucking imprisonment system that we have to go break people's fucking necks to free you out of. All we really need to do is explain exactly what you fuckers did to the people in the world that wake up and go to sleep under their own fucking power and their own steam. They provide their own necessary thing. It's only in comparison that they are made to feel poor. So that is the only thing that this socialist united fucking kingdom has been distributing. No wonder people hate the British fucking thing, because they wouldn't know a fucking true fucking British person if they fucking saw them. They've been conditioned to think that our fucking lowest class that we've elevated up irresponsibly is our people. They're not our people. We don't want them. We never really did. They're actually just a collection. It's like when you look at this current migrant crisis, the voice of the British people is, this has been happening for fucking 600 fucking years. People have been arriving on the fucking shore of that place. 20% of them are good. No matter what color, religion, anything they are. 20% of them are good. 80% of them are absolute shit. When you fucking elevate the fucking status of that fucking lower 80%, this is what you get. You get a delusional fucking digital prison that fucking is basically handing out fucking drugs like it's fucking fairy floss at the royal show. But you can go and fuck yourself with any fucking usage of the word royal. If you want to support this Prime Minister's fucking delusion, you can strip those fucking crowns off every one of your badges. This is Australian Federal Police, ASIO, every fucking police organisation in the fucking entire fucking country. We're refederalising under the fucking crown. Whose crown? I don't know yet. Because I'm British and I'm a loyal subject, it's Charles's crown. I don't want a fucking crown. Why would I want a crown? It would ruin my fucking hair. All you've got to do is imagine. Imagine in 1901, the telegraph fucking the Morse code fucking messages going through to be printed. Imagine if someone got wind of the fact. It's literally like, imagine there's a ninth state of Australia that never existed. Someone just cooked it up in their fucking created fucking mind system, and no one went and checked. Yeah, it's called Wazza state. That's who I'm the fucking premier of. We were there at Federation. We put it down. It was a conceptual state to fill the void of fucking this thing if anyone lost track of the actual true meaning of a federalised fucking government. Imagine how ripped off. But this is, you are all living in this. You all live in was a long time ago fucking land. It's not real. You're not connected to the fucking land. My intention, more than likely, is to get resources. I don't know whether I'm going to have to sell or fucking whatever. Get a fucking car. I'm going to drive around this fucking country. I'm going to go to every fucking town, and I'm going to have a fucking town meeting and decide how we refederalise this fucking shithole. How we fucking create something that's a little bit more substantial than just the Governor General to deal with this fucking absolute fucking monkey fucking bullshit class of fucking socialist cunts. See, it's not a matter of socialism and capitalism. It's not in this realm. It's like you've turned what would have been described as antisocial, like non-acceptable, debaucherous fucking bottom of the barrel scum into something that's got to be paid for. And this is why when it comes to the trans thing, I don't fucking give two fucks what you wear, what you look like, what you sound like, how big your tits are, anything. As long as you're not expecting me to fucking pay for it. This is the basis of conservative value. It's like conservative are the people that say, listen, I've put a few things together and I've got myself kind of sorted here. It's actually not as hard as what you think it is, as long as you can stop being sucked into that fucking void of antisocial bullshit behavior. And I very much am going to hold that fucking strong. And I have no intention of subsidizing, reckless, antisocial, like degrading fucking behavior. That's it. We don't need to get into all these fucking issues. The less we fucking talk to each other. I don't want to know, right, what some fucking little group of individuals in some fucking suburb in fucking Victoria are thinking isn't right. I don't care. That's not a fucking conversation for the country to have. That's a conversation they're having there. They're free to build their own little fucking, serfdom there and see how it goes. I want them to do that for 50 fucking years. And then if there's progress and they fucking can be self-sustainable within that, then perhaps they can bring it to the fucking attention of the entire fucking country. And more than likely, under my system, the whole country would politely tell them to just fuck off and leave it where it is. See, the conversations we're having about Muslims and all this stuff, don't bring it to my country. It's like, in my mind, they're perfectly fine to bring the most extreme fucking Islamic fucking thing to whatever region that they can sustainably fucking do it in this country, as long as they don't fuck with my fucking federalized government, my re-federalized government. If you want to fucking work with us, then you fucking work with us. If you want to socialize and fucking, try and take the whole country through our fucking, basically retardedly hijacked, bureaucratical fucking nightmare that is left after, basically 50 years of constant technological advancement. Well, unfortunately, you've already exposed yourself. So now we've got an eye on you. But whatever, we've got an eye on the fucking Irish as well. We've got an eye on the fucking Aboriginals and we've got an eye on the fucking toffee fucking Poms. It's no different. If you want a bit of Australia, buy it. Own it outright. Lock it up and fucking run it properly. If you don't want to have any fucking, negative fucking interactions with the re-federalized government, then don't fucking kill, rape, or fucking, murder, steal, fucking drug, anything. Fuck kids, any of this shit. Don't do it. If you do it, we'll erase your fucking existence. We'll bulldoze your entire fucking region. We'll push it in the fucking ocean. We'll say, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it's a bag of rice and some fucking salt. Go start again somewhere. Every time you're belonging to a fucking community that fucks and breaks the fucking rules, you're pushed further into the desert. How the fuck do you think you run a fucking country? Everything you heard about that virus spinning around the world, going on planes, jumping the whole fucking thing to spread this thing, that's exactly what you use to understand the spread of fucking communism and the spread of socialism. It spread the exact same way. And it's not consistent. It's being piped in. It's being fucking-feared with on every level. If you want to protest this Venezuelan thing, if you don't want to end up like Venezuela, then listen up. This country needs to be solvent, which means that a fucking large enough proportion of the citizens and the people that live here that are going to defend it need to be solvent and sustainable and productive in their activities on this land base. And they're not. Now, my only argument is there is no fucking way by subsidizing and paying to remunerate these people into fucking solvency. It needs to be cultural. And for some reason, all levels of our government have forgotten how to be cultural, how to fucking enact cultural fucking change. And so the first lesson in enacting cultural change is going to be re-federalization. I'm going to move Yoda out the way so no one fucking gets, federation. Holy shit. He's talking about a federation. That cunt's Darth Vader. Who knows? Time will fucking tell whether I'm Darth Vader or not. I watched a video that basically described what Darth Vader's role was. I ran it through my life, my interaction with the Emperor, who was King Charles, and I thought, yeah, I probably am Darth Vader. There's a really good chance that I'm Darth Vader. You know what I mean? I've highly adapted some technology. I'm kind of basically dependent on it. It keeps me alive, and I'm a bit of a weirdo. But it's like that's the way it is. There's an empire. It's here. It's always been here, but it's like coming back up. It's like, this is it. If you want to be a rebel, go and be a rebel. Just don't do it here. You know what I mean? If you've been being a rebel, you've been being Luke Skywalker by fucking DJing and selling meth. That's just not going to be as fucking, as romantic as Luke Skywalker training with fucking Yoda on a fucking island, which is kind of what I've been doing. You know what I mean? We haven't seen what happens, how Darth Vader became. It's like, let the fucking story unfold a little bit. There's a good chance, I think, that fucking Anakin went and trained with Yoda. Yoda might have a few fucking secrets up his sleeve, I think. I think Yoda was getting kickbacks from both sides of the Force, if you know what I mean. Don't forget he's in exile. He wasn't killed. Maybe he felt guilty that he'd trained Darth. I don't know. Time will tell. I'm more than happy in 100 years to be called and fucking whatever you want to call me. But give me a fucking chance first. This is already in our law. You're not allowed to fucking sell drugs. You're not allowed to do drugs. You're not allowed to fucking corrupt the youth of the fucking country into an unsustainable delusion. And almost every institution in the country, including the largest banks, the largest hospitals, the largest everything, universities, is participating in this provably. That's when you know there's a problem. You know what I mean? And there's one fucking solution. And by the fucking end of this year, I guarantee you it'll be on everyone's lips, and it's called re-federalization. So then we know. We're basically like taking the Governor General, who was an amazing woman. She's done an amazing fucking job, and the previous one did an amazing job. It traditionally was held by a military person. This is the first one that wasn't a military person, and clearly what's needed is a council of fucking like common sense to be forged. And everyone's like, well, that sounds like Star Wars. And it's like, well, hell, maybe this isn't the fuck. Was the Federation good? I don't even know. I'm not even that much of a Star Wars fan. But we need to expand the Governor General's position to cover the entire federal fucking country, the entire geographical land base, all the way from the top of the military fucking intervention, all the way to the bottom down to socialized fucking, socialized healthcare things, strategies and stuff like that, and encompassing business, technology, information flow, all of these things as a council that can intervene to make sure, basically, that we're not going into a delusion. If you think about it, if I took a fucking busload of fucking Pommy tourists out into the desert, my only job really is to make sure none of them go delusional and walk off, for 5 minutes unsupervised, because they will get lost and there's a really high chance they'll die. That's what this country has become. Yeah, the Governor General cannot cover that all in one position, and our federal government has really fucking made a mess of this. So there needs to be an override. It's like they're talking about a royal commission. I'm talking about a non-stop standing royal fucking council. And some might say, well, this already happens in the Senate. It's like, yeah, our Senate was fucking corrupted by the fact that, we were subservient to the British and to the UK. And it's like, it's a really complicated thing. Our Senate still exists. The Senate are going to fucking, they're going to keep them in check on the bottom end, and we're going to keep them on check on the top end. And basically, if our council gets together and says, well, this is a delusion, Anthony, you're a Nazi, you're an anti-Semite Nazi, provably, and we're not fucking going to let you continue projecting this delusion to the country. You have provably fucking elevated the use of illicit drugs and made them acceptable in the eyes of some, too many, based on some arbitrary war that you've had with smoke coming out of people's mouths. And really, at this stage now, this all seems fucking ridiculous. And I think we need to use whatever we can use to create spaces where people aren't munged out or fucking inebriated or off their fucking head or antisocial, where everyone's accepted. If you want to have a little puff politely on a joint, if you want to fucking smoke a cigar, you want to smoke a pipe, you want to smoke a fucking cigarette, you want to smoke a vape, you're all fucking welcome. You know what I mean? You want to fucking chug on fucking beer or a Jack's or a fucking Chardonnay or a champagne, you're fucking welcome. I don't feel the need to attack the different things. The things you're not welcome to do is to participate in illicit drugs openly and fucking transparently. You're not allowed to create a fucking little mini fucking festival. Even that, the corruption of that word, a festival. That's an English word to describe a certain thing. A festival is a kind of, this isn't a festival. It's a fucking celebration of fucking delusionary fucking bullshit. The problem is it's not staying in there. It's bleeding out. It's becoming the whole thing. These people are, because it's filling them with dopamine. They're not having, it's like, to get dopamine in the real world is actually quite hard. And this is luckily where I can actually talk from experience. Like I say, I've experienced fucking crystal meth. I know what it's like. Basically, it times about 10 is about the feeling of something, the most amazing things I've ever done, it times that by 10. So that's like debt. So every single person spiking their dopamine across our country is indebting our society with their dopamine. In a country where Aboriginals' dopamine was like literally might be, in some extreme cases, finding a fucking ant with honey in its ass, and that would be their fucking dopamine for a month. It's not a solution. I watched it. I'm just one more analogy and then I'm fucking done because it's sweaty and hot and I want to walk around so that my body works because I'm sick of this. I'm the fucking hyperactive kid in the classroom. I don't want to sit still. I don't want to do these, but they need to be done. I watched, and it was like they were saying about a hyperactive and something to do with the lighting and these kids. Like, how many fucking things do you have to jump through? The hyperactive kid in the classroom doesn't have anything wrong with him. The one thing he has wrong with him is he's not climbing up the fucking high bit of the tree to get the bananas down from the high bit of the tree that no one else can fucking be bothered getting to. But his little fucking, his little mind is constantly going. He needs a fucking task. And that's what he would have done. And that's not child slavery. The dopamine he would get was he brought down a bunch of bananas and fed the whole fucking tribe, the whole community. As a child. He knows it's not the same as his dad and his uncles who bring home a deer or a pig or whatever, or a big fish, but he's on the way. Unbroken continuity of fucking service towards the fucking the thing. And how do they do it? You don't get your dopamine by doing anything. You get your dopamine in a fucking bottle. You're a slave. And your parents have enslaved you to a fucking hierarchy of fucking big up fucking drug dealers who think that they're fucking clever. And the funniest thing is this whole industry was built by like people that are in the ground now, or they're in their 90s. It's just a franchise now. Like, let's do what fucking things. Like, let's go into every Red Rooster, KFC, McDonald's, and fucking Domino's, and let's see if these people working in there, distributing their product, can tell us the fucking intensely beautiful establishment story of the founders, their vision for a fucking egalitarian distribution of foods. They don't know shit. They know that they go there, they sweat their ass off, they do a bunch of shit, they get paid, and then they can go and spend it on fucking clothes or drugs. Compare that to the kid fucking that can't sit still climbing the tree to get the fucking bananas down, and everyone says, "You're so good, Jimmy. I can't believe you got up there. You went up there, you went over there. You really are fucking clever. Thank you so much for the fucking bananas." And he's sitting there thinking, yeah, you wait till you see what I do when I'm older, when I go and bring 10 fish back. This is our entire fucking civilization seen in a snapshot of one fucking example. So the most potentially brilliant fucking people in our society are turned into perpetual fucking lifelong drug addicts to fuel a fucking socialized, delusionary fucking industrial chain. A factory. A fucking factory. You turn those industries into a factory that makes bananas. Fucking hell. Dopamine is the largest fucking problem that we have. We need to be and also what's wrong is the problem is, this is coming from this kid who climbed the tree. I just never stopped. I was like, fuck off. I don't want the drugs. I know what I'm doing. We need to build systems that train these fucking children. They train to do that. They can train other kids to do it. That's how our actual civilization works. A monopoly, like I've always had this thing with business, a monopoly is the highest level of business acumen or strategy. But I think I'm wrong. I think there's other levels. It's like a monopoly is that. I think there's an expansionary fucking million connections at the top of that. And I think this period of monopolization of, say, like this YouTube or fucking Facebook or Amazon, it's like, okay, well done. Why aren't there kids getting bananas off the high fucking things? Oh, because we can. And then it becomes this, like, well, we can create robots that do that. Who's going to build the robots? Robots are going to build the robots to go get the bananas. It's like, fucking hell. The ancillary benefits of letting the kid go and get the dopamine for distributing bananas that he's gone off and got the tall tree. It's really difficult to understand the amount of little fucking fantasies that kid is having as he's plotting, the little side fucking streets that open up in his perception. He starts thinking, I saw this special kind of rock down there when I was thinking about the bananas, and maybe I could crush that down and turn that into something else and melt that into, this is how everything worked. You want to know why our society now? Well, you want to know why my 18-year-old son is wearing the same fucking clothes, listening to the same fucking music, and going through the same fucking adolescence as I did. Not in the kind of stable, sustainable fucking tribal, ancestral, whatever way, in a really dystopian way that I'm like, that was all shit though. And this is what it becomes. It's like, don't listen to your father. Listen to the society. It wasn't all shit. It was safe and effective. But it wasn't. Look at Dad. He's constantly pissed off. Look at Dad. That's like literally, and then the people that have done this, they're just fucking, even now I'm sympathetic to them. It's like, where do you go from there? I can't talk to him. I can't listen or talk to him. Let's just fucking hope that he goes away. That's what you're all doing. And I'm just like, just let the kid get the bananas off the fucking tree. You know what I mean? I'm too old now. That's all we wanted to do. That's all these fucking kids want to do. And they're not, even the teachers are literally like copies of copies of copies of copies. It's like, this is so fucking bad. All the answers are right fucking here. But we need to refederalize under this example. You know, but by the end of this project, I will have some fucking old cocky farmer that's out fucking the wheat belt talking to some Queensland fucking farmer about their distant relative that met up there and did how they fucking developed this thing. They took all their fences down and replaced it with trees. This needs to happen right now. We need to fucking stimulate the entire population towards uneconomically led progress. Unsocietal progress. It's not got nothing to do with societal organisation. That is some of the most difficult shit to fucking organise. That's, I think, why governments and bureaucrats love doing it. Because it's just minutiae. It's just that you're constantly in it. Like, what about if we change all the brochures to red? Maybe that will have a better result. It's like, what about we just concentrate on something that isn't that? The social stuff needs to be dealt with in the communities. And, you know, if we have enough stimulation, there'll be lots of examples of different strategies. But I want the innovators talking. I want the people that go against the grain. I want the people that reject the chemical fertilizers, that reject the barbed wire fences, reject the fucking industrial feed, reject the ploughing. You know what I mean? Reject the fucking drugs, reject the fucking culture. It's not our history. It is holding far too much concentration. And it's the inevitable. It's like, yes, in every other period in history, this would be inevitable, but we've reached it. We've superseded it. We've gone over the top. And now we have the exact level of potential on stage in the fucking Royal Albert Hall as Adele's fucking, you know, hits the crescendo of Set Fire to the Rain. That is accessible to the person who's innovating some type of, or breeding some type of new hardy type of tree that can, you know, downgrade desalination. And they deserve the same fucking applause. And I think even Adele could admit that. We didn't know. We'd only just, we're 50 years at max into discovering that we could do anything that wasn't better. It's the ultimate fuck you, because like we just, at the peak of our discovering that we've done everything better, we've done all these things, we start getting the bill for the things that we didn't know, the effects that we didn't know we were causing, the damage with all these things. You know, this is the job of the next 1,000 years is paying the bill. But we don't need to look back at our ancestors and shake our fists at them and blame them. We need to thank them for all the gifts and be understanding to the fucking things that they couldn't see. But nevertheless, we need to pay the bill. So we need to make paying the bill fun, you know, like Mary Poppins says, spoonful of sugar. And that should be sugar and not fucking meth. Not cocaine, not fucking MDMA. Not a system where you have to fucking go and do that at the end of the week just to be able to have enough fucking momentum and enthusiasm to get back. This drug problem of around the world needs to be described not as an individual problem. It's not like, oh, little Johnny's brain cells are going to think. It's like the person selling your employee or your son or your daughter or your niece or nephew drugs is stealing the dopamine that they should be receiving from distributing the bananas that they got off the fucking high shelf. It's stripping them right now, and then for their entire life, it's stripping our entire society of that dopamine that should be slow fucking drip. And like anything in life, it's 1,000 times better like that. You know, coca and the leaves and things, more than likely sustainable if you're chewing on it and you live in the fucking Andes or whatever the high altitudes where these people do it. Those people run. They have these amazing running fucking things in the high altitudes, and there's no way even our best athletes, even what Kerr that's just got married, she's not keeping up with those fuckwits chewing on that shit. But they're not fucking putting grams of it up their nose in the concentrated form, because that would be rejected by their culture. This is the quick, fast, you know, reckless exposure. Those things, we've had enough of it. As an entire fucking species, we've had enough of it. You know, it was interesting, it was novelty, it was exciting, it was, you know, adrenaline, it was all these things. And we have amazing fucking historical fucking, you know, description of all of it. But we're fucking done with it. We need to build a society that sustainably and naturally distributes dopamine, where it's utilized for that person's fucking individual growth and for their, beneficial coexistent fucking growth and their contribution to society as a whole. And that doesn't need to have anything to do with communism or socialism. The reason these communist fucking citizens need to be so dumbed down and so dependent is so that they're not fucking ever risking the fact that they learn how simply and cheaply they can provide everything they need. And it's from that fucking foundation that I speak from every fucking day. Even in an environment where I'm getting stuff provided for me, it's like, I'm actually uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't want to be here. I'm here because I can, pretty easily, continuously do this. I make a contribution. I'm wanted by the people that I'm here. Like, they like having me around. It's like, but I don't particularly like being here. And I never fucking will at any fucking iteration, because I'm being stopped from climbing the fucking tree and getting the bananas. So yeah, that ought to fucking do it. Fuck, it's hot. And although there's a swimming pool here, I can jump in the swimming pool. It's like temporary relief. It doesn't fucking. That's the crack pipe. It doesn't fucking satisfy me. It's like buying an ice cream cone from the thing. It's like me planting a banana grove. Even if the bananas are small and bullshit, and I get up there and get it, it's like that's where I live. That's where I get my fucking kick from. I think one of the problems is that money was used for the last, for quite a significant amount of time, especially down here in Australia. But that is now, there's like V-Bucks or time zone dollars. It's like, that's the abstraction. Because no one is out there. We don't have auditors putting value on these arbitrary assets. You can't do that. It doesn't work the same way. And it is a government that is intended and it intends to just keep you, as many of you as possible, in that fucking drip feed fucking treadmill fucking bullshit, so that you feel like we're the problem. They've already fucking, they've already said the Jews are the problem. You can call me a Jew, you can call me whatever, but it's like, I'm an Australian that knows how to get their hands dirty. I know how to fix a windmill. I know how to fucking plant a tree. I know how to fucking shear a sheep. I know how to change a tire and how to fix a car. And all the fucking things that made this fucking country. There's no reason even the major TV stations is like, I want the fucking super kid who's 22 that organises his own fucking TV station. Now, I don't fucking care. Your money is fucking turning into worthless fucking bullshit. It already is. And even in that, you still can't fucking pay your fucking shit off. You still can't be solvent. Because the Australian dream, or the dream of ownership, all these things has been skewed and fucking whittled and attacked and fucking misinterpreted, all these things. So now no one understands it. It should be illegal to declare yourself as a homeowner unless you've fucking paid off every fucking last cent of that fucking mortgage. How dare you fucking try and have an influence on our society when you can't even fucking get the first step done? It's a big fucking place. It should be the first fucking thing. If you're 4 generations in and you don't fucking own a fucking place, you've got to leave. Unless, of course, you live in a city and you've got some, there are exceptions to that. But suburbia is not it. Regional area is not it. This isn't continual subsidisation for non-productive fucking people. Anyway, refederalization, hashtag refederalize now, or refederalize. Yeah, refederalize now. And scale matters.